All right, hit it. Love is in the air. Da, 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 da. Good morning, my beautiful peeps from New York. This is Pavel Krastev, DDS from New Hyde Park, New York, and we welcome you on behalf of Global Summits and myself. We're having a wonderful weekend. We had two great partners yesterday, and we're continuing with the same tradition and the same spirit this morning. I'm going to be welcoming a new friend today, a very nice guy, Dr. Kashif Ikram, and he's from Pakistan, and we'll introduce him shortly. I've been sitting around lately and especially at night and thinking, about what's going on. And the other day it hit me, and I'm posting little Krastev news briefs here and there, a couple little short videos. But guys, what I realized is we came together as a profession so well during the COVID crisis. I didn't hear anyone complaining and whining and sitting home and feeling sorry for themselves. We all came together and we reinvented ourselves. We reinvented our lives due to the situation. And here we are doing these wonderful, magical things together. So I wanted to salute all of you colleagues and friends and professionals and just our audience, of course, for making this something positive out of this really negative situation that we all faced. So I salute all of you, wonderful. And Dr. Keanu Shah from Global Summits, with the forward thinker that he did just, he hit the crisis right in the butt. And we mobilized Global Summits, the regions, the board of directors, the entire dream team, and all the ambassadors, and we pivoted very quickly, and we essentially reinvented continuing education the way it's being done these days. Traditionally, as you guys all know, we would travel, we would incur airline costs, hotel costs, and be limited to taking let's say a course for 2 days on X, Y, and Z, a couple of topics. So the advantage here is we bring it right to your home. Yeah, it's unfortunate that we have to do it this way, but this is what we don't have much choice at the moment. So the Global Summits did a fantastic job on making this possible and really setting the bar for the current situation and for the future of continuing dental education, as I understand it. So congrats to the whole team, and thank you to our audience. Now, before we get to our little main portion of the day, a little announcement I'd like to make. So we're having a very grand event towards the end of the year, and I just want to show you guys. So the Global Summit Mothership is having a 2-day very special event in association with the American Academy of Oral Surgery. Okay, so we're going to be circulating invitations, and you have a nice discount code right there if you can see it. All right, guys. So take advantage of it, and we look forward for all of you to join us there. It'll be a fantastic day. Let me see, I don't have my reading glasses, but 30 renowned speakers we're going to have, all right? And you're going to get CE credits. You can get different certifications. And also there's going to be virtual ceremony of rewards and virtual exhibits. So it's going to be a really, really nice event, and I invite you guys personally myself. All right, now let's bring Dr. Ikram to the screen. So please, do me the honors. So ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to take this opportunity to introduce to you a dear friend now, and a gentleman from Pakistan. He will be joining us today, Dr. Kashif Ikram. Dr. Ikram is a very accomplished oral surgeon, and he has a wonderful presentation on a topic that I find very interesting because it has to do with human emotions and interpersonal relationships, and understanding that dynamic and how it affects us in our daily dental practices. So I really look forward to this presentation. So let me just introduce you guys and read Dr. Ikram's resume. All right. So let's take the funny glasses off and get serious down to business. Welcome, my peeps, once again. All right. So Professor Dr. Kashif Ikram. His topic today will be human emotions and behaviors influence the performance of the practice. All right. So he earned his BDS degree in 1996 in Bakai Dental College in Karachi. He then earned a FDSRCS 2002, the Royal College of Surgeons of England, oral surgery. FFD-RCSI 2002, Royal College of Surgeons of Ireland, oral surgery and oral medicine. FICOI 2019, International Congress of Oral Implantology in the United States. Yay. CHPE 2020, Certificate Diploma in Medical Education, BMU. Principal Buckeye Dental College, Buckeye Medical University. Professor of Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery. Bravo, my friend. Received his training in oral surgery and oral medicine from the United Kingdom in 1998-2003. Teaching experience of more than 18 years. Ex-director of the Academy of Oral Facial Aesthetics, AOA, which is the only academy listed on the ICOI website in Pakistan to conduct training in dental implants with holistic approach. Director of Institute of Integrated Medical Medicine and Applied Nutrition, which is a portal to retrieve the lost science of natural healing throughout integrated energy and medicine. Special interest in maxillofacial trauma and rehabilitation of jaws with dental implants. And he has also published numerous national and international scientific articles, has presented many papers nationally and internationally, and produced and hosted series of programs on national television. Wow, man, you sound like a Hollywood star here. I mean, God, tell us a little bit about yourself. Welcome to the show. It's a pleasure to have you. We're honored that you're here. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yes, Doc. Thank you very much. Good morning and good afternoon, good evening, all. I'm really honored for Global Summit and you, Pavel and Anush, for giving me the opportunity to be online this platform. I'm really happy to be here. And as you read everything about my small resume, I'm enjoying my life in the university. I'm a proud alumni of Buckeye Medical University, Pakistan. Joined there as a student, now serving them as a principal of dental college. And I'm also a practitioner, as you correctly mentioned. As all across the globe, we are fighting COVID-19 in Pakistan as well, working, try to follow all the international regulation guidelines, but still serving the community. I'm also involved, Doc, in lecturing and teaching implants in the school or in an academy, and really interested in training dentists and doctors nationally and locally how to build up a successful implant practice. That the second part of my today's presentation, because if you understand the whole physiology and psychology and the whole picture, the body of the emotions, you can apply in your practice and in daily life, and that's very important. I thought I can perhaps just brainstorm and probe and shine some lights. This topic is huge. I try to do justice in about 45 minutes, and happy to answer all your questions at the end of about the presentations.
That's wonderful. And I personally, and I think all my friends on Facebook know that I'm an emotional kind of guy. So I love this kind of discussions. I mentioned this a few minutes ago. I love to understand human emotion and how it affects our businesses in dentistry. And this is very important because aside from being dentists and treating the dental needs, the human emotion part has everything to do with your patients, with your staff, with the whole dynamic of life. So I love this topic that you picked, and I really look forward to having you, tell us, share your wisdom with us. So let's get rolling. Let's get the presentation rocking. And once again, welcome everyone on behalf of myself and Global Summit. And we hope everyone is safe. And let's have a beautiful presentation, and we'll come back to you for some questions at the end. Go ahead, my friend. The podium is yours.
Well, initial. So I'm online now, yeah, Doc?
Yeah, I can see you fine. Exactly. Everything.
Great, great. So here I am. I try to be short and sweet. Try to probe. This is where I belong to Bakai Medical University. That's the topic. It's divided into two portions of my presentation. The first part, we understand the sect about the emotions of a human, and then we how to apply it in the practice, how to manage the practice. That's a brief review about myself. Doc had just read. This was the picture I like to share because I was working with my friends of Academy of Orophysical Aesthetics, where lots of doctors and teachers, naturally, you see the faces, especially in the middle, you see Dr. Puria from Goethe University, Frankfurt, kind enough to spare his time. That's if you go to our website, you see this Academy of Orophysical Aesthetics on the international private courses we do to train local dentists about dental implants. That's my practice logo where I work, Orofacial Professionals. Just a few glimpses about the practice and the operatories, my team. This is a specialist practice where we work with full team of specialists of dentistry. So here comes the topic, Doc. We all have different needs of life, and when we have needs of life, we have some problem as well. We take on new assumptions and expectations that will transform our theories. Everybody lives with a different concept of life. Let's see quickly the few concerns and issues and problems of life. Although there are numerous lists, but I've mentioned few lists. uh, Common deep personnel and professional problems, how to reach the career goals set without losing. Now, my presentation has been is addressed to the students, the house surgeons, the trainee, the junior doctors, the budding doctors, and the dentists, and anybody who like to get benefit out of this. So, how can I keep promise I make to myself? Now, we are going towards the emotional background of a thought process of a human who's trying to work in a practice. How can a manager train his employees to be independent and responsible? And there's so much to do, and there's never enough time. How can I manage my life effectively? I get too tired. It's very common, especially when you cross 40. I have long working hours. My colleagues are not friendly. My salary need a raise. My boss is not very cooperative. And these things really hamper the performance of the practice if you're not intellectually or psychologically, emotionally strong. Your performance certainly is going to be hampered. Will I be able to grow further? We get negative vibes. We'll see later on how do we develop these negative and positive feelings from our brain. I don't get enough sleep. There's too much competition in the market, and how do we grow further? Will I get a better job, future, lifestyle? Lack of interaction with family members. Because if you work really hard, you don't get enough time to interact with your family members. If you're not happy in the family, you cannot perform well in the practice. I cannot make people understand what I need. Uh, that depend upon your training and your exposure in your life. Why people reject things in general? Why I need to have so much medicine? I get negative vibes all the time. I get panic attacks. Because, from a psychological point of view, all emotions play a fundamental regulatory role in human behavior. I like to emphasize here for all my viewers to understand that whatever we think, whatever we plan, it has a direct impact. We see how it does it work on your performance and behavior in a lifestyle as they intervene in stressful situations such as facing illnesses. Now, the science has proved that more than 90% of diseases are psychological in nature and they are the inflammatory background. Positive or negative feelings towards health problems may produce different outcomes. It simply suggests a strict link between your health and emotions. I was going through a chapter of the book. I found a few good lines. Emotion not only color our life and give meaning to them, but also have a strong impact on human performance. It's a nice chapter, valuable insights. You must go through this book. Why is it so important to consider a relationship between emotion and performance? One must think, I must be thinking what I'm saying. From an evolutionary perspective, emotions have been at the core of our struggle to survive, and more prominently in today's world, to perform. If you're emotionally stable, you perform to your best. I like to insert few one-liners, Doc. Stress, anxiety, and depression are caused when we are living to please others. Paulo Coelho. So it's an amazing feeling when you set goals, achieve them. Have you ever realized why can't we get our goals? Because they are not smart enough. If you Google it, the definition of smart, you see all these specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, time oriented. We decide we have to open this practice, reach that goal, but our goals are not smart enough. Then we get emotion disturbed. We all have different belief. Now, one wonders how what belief comes from, what perception is all about, whatever it goes in our mind, whatever we compute, we process in our brain, lead different beliefs, because all the perceived event have physiological behavior response. It has directly affect your emotions. Just quickly see through this anatomy that our mind and body are in direct link with our thought process. They don't work independently. These five senses we use: sight, hearing, taste, touch, and smell. They are the gateway of information to our brain. And we have brain centers. When through these centers, information go to our brain, we have the limbic system and cerebral cortex. And in the cortex, we have the positive and negative emotion in the left and right hemisphere. So that means it is not a philosophy, it is a physiology worked with the psychology. In our limbic system, we also have a fear response. And hanging on this fear response, I will come back to this fear. How does it affect your performance? Now, this slides explains, we've been reading from first year dentistry and medicine, autonomic nervous system, but we never applied the importance. On the left side, the fight and the flight, and the right side, restore calm. If you want to perform, if you want to hit the sky, if you want to really work, we do not want to be on the flight and the fight area. We need to stimulate our parasympathetic system, because if we have a fear, that's more next slide, we hit the hypothalamus, and that release the ACTH and release corticosteroids. And if we release uh, corticosteroids and adrenaline, and what it will do is it will take us to the sympathetic stimulant body in which we cannot work properly. Which emotions are universal? Doesn't matter, you're in America, you're Europe, you're Saudi, you're Pakistan, you're India, you're Sri Lanka. These emotions are universal in whole humanity: fear, anger, joy, disgust, surprise, and sadness. So, do we live with these emotions, or how can we overcome these emotions? How can we control these emotions and improve our performance? Emotional intelligence is something I came across, and it's an ability to recognize uh, the skill to communicate effectively. It was interestingly, all the corporate companies are hiring people whose emotional intelligence is up to the mark. And this is an article I found in Journal Leadership: the 7 reasons why emotional intelligence is one of the fastest growing job skills, because it affects uh, our emotions. So the effects of emotional expression is have psychological and relations. Let's see individually that physiological effects of emotions. It has 3 prongs: emotional suppression, emotional inhibitions, and overly aggressive expression. The emotional suppression increases risk of physical problems such as cancer, asthma, heart disease. Now, we don't want to work in our practice with these conditions because we are not competent enough to control our emotions. When we inhibit our emotions, it causes increased risk of psychological problems such as anxiety and depression. And overly aggressive emotions can lead to high blood pressure and increased stress. And remember, if we increase stress, there's slide of HV axis. We're going to hit sympathetic stimulation. And in the state of sympathetic stimulation, we cannot work with creativity. We don't heal ourselves. So we need to find out a healthy balance key. The relational side of emotional effect is it in pent up emotions harder to control and more likely to be expressed violently. In the practice, the head dentist or the principal of the practice or somebody, we shout on each other. We don't trust people because we emotionally disturbed. And the lack of expression lead to relationship stagnation. Healthy emotional expression increases intimacy, promotes relationship growth, and allows problems to be fixed before they escalate. So I found this slide. I'm sure you've seen this movie, Will Smith, The Pursuit of the Happiness. We all starve and look for the happiness, but I found these three predictive indicators of happiness. Their social relationship. That means socially, if we are strong, if we are happy, we're happy. People think if the employment is good, they're happy. Some people think if they're physically well, they're happy. Anyways, these three conditions certainly required. They're predictive indicators to be happiness. It's very um, uh, if you see this graph closely over 40 years of periods, uh, their American becomes twice as wealthier. And I think this applied to all across the globe, not just Americans. The money goes up, but the subjective well-being stays stagnant. Now, one would think if money linked to the happiness, if money bring the wealth, so we understand, does it have any effect on our life? Working 8 hours a day raises stroke risk by 30%. So it's no fun you work more than 8 hours or 10 hours because it will not bring happiness. The happiness and success of this iceberg illusion is quite good. It's somebody very well elaborated. What you see above the sea level is success, but if you go deep down under the water, it has dedication, lots of hard work, discipline, disappointment, sacrifice, failure, and persistence. So these all need a good, emotionally stable personality and consistent in your life. So we are talking about a paradigm. As if you remember my first slide, the problems we live off different illusions, we process them. Let me tell you briefly about paradigm. The life experiences we learned as we grow from birth to we die, we sit in our brain and make some kind of a paradigm, some kind of a behavior, and we use this behavior, this pattern, to establish boundaries, and they direct us how to solve problems. And you can call it theory, protocols, methodologies, or habit, or rituals. Uh, but the question is this good or bad? Uh, if the paradigm is good, it solves a problem, we call it good. And if you think it is not solving problem, we call it bad. In the bad paradigm, you blinded by the paradigm without notice and leads to paradigm paralysis because you don't have enough keys to open their lock anymore. So in that case, you got to shift your paradigm because the old thought process, the old lifestyle, the old way of living is not helping you. So you got to be bold enough because it's a revolutionary way of thinking about old problem. And mind you, that it is not easy to bring the dramatic change in our perception, it needs lots of drilling, lots of concentration, dedication, and hard work. If you understand the effect of the emotions, the behavior, then one would think, let's change this, because a brave soul challenges the assumptions behind the existing worldview. It's a new model of reality. Uh, Arthur Schopenhauer correctly mentioned every truth passes through three stages. It is first ridicule, and the second is opposed, and the third is regarded as self-evident. Doesn't matter. Whenever you start new thing in the life, it will be opposed. But be consistent, be ambitious, and keep motivating yourself. We talk about motivation later on. These are all paradigm shifter of the world, and we can't be one of them. So when do we need to paradigm shift? When your current paradigm fails to solve problems, when your competitor has a favorable paradigm, when you found a better way with a paradigm shift, that's opportunity. So faster the shift, faster your ultimate truth, and faster will be the unity in everything. One line again, Doc, we generally changes ourselves for one of two reasons: inspiration or desperation. So it's how we see things. Uh, so let's apply this emotion thing to the practice, because that's the second part of of the presentation. That to have a good practice, especially with the implant, I'm an implant practitioner. A small brainstorming session to the people who like to build up the implant practice and who having small issues and concern. So let's discuss few managerial and marketing component of the practice, because it's all about teamwork, especially in few part of the world. I still see people don't believe in teamwork, but there is no individual effort behind a successful practice. It's all about teamwork. uh, Building an implant practice, you've got to have a vision. Now, I recently finished my diploma in medical education, and I learned if there is no objective and vision of anything, you cannot achieve the desired outcome. So, your practice must be dedicated to implant practice management. We all need money. I need money. You need money. My kids need money. My family need money. But our vision should not be money, because uh, the world go after money uh, does not earn happiness. If you want your patient to pay back, so you got to have a vision with knowledge, and that needs come with training, with mentorship. So you got to assemble a team. Remember, we are working for a successful, passionate implant practice with emotionally stable team. So you have to have a competent, dedicated, and caring team. Your team includes certainly your doctors, your consultants, your associates, your auxiliary staff, your dental hygienist. In August, I went to the ICI conference. In one of the workshop, I learned this word of first impression officer. When the patient walks into the practice, the very first person they see is your reception front desk manager, and she or he is the one who create the first impression. Even your housekeeping staff is part of your team. You got to give due regard every member of your team, which actually collectively reflect the entire image of the practice. Focus areas of success. Now, practice culture. What do you mean by culture? uh, Whatever you planned to portray, to work, to practice, you got to develop that culture. That means every person of the practice has to be involved. And the most important thing I've highlighted and make it bold here, Doc, is patient education. Practice which involve from the receptions to the practitioner and patient education. Patient feel comfortable and happy and safe. And then you can add on the cherry on the ice cake with outstanding customer service. And certainly your physical facility should be comfortable and safe and friendly environment. Your collective attitude of the doctor and dental team create the culture, because it must encompass everything from first phone call to the financial arrangement to actually performing the treatment. By Receiving a patient does not mean anything until he signed the contract for the treatment. Now, a few words about your employee. I am a very strong advocate who emphasize on employee, because you've got to create a system in which your employee look forward, coming back to work the next morning for a reason other than the salary. We all give salary, we all get salary, but what motivates us to wake up in the morning and leave the house and go to the work? It is not the salary. If your employee actually look forward and coming back to work again, that means that person involved from heart, from emotions, and work towards the success of the practice. Employee should have the ownership. He should love the job. The employee should feel like an integral part of the practice. I'll repeat the statement again, because until I as employee does not feel involved in the practice, I will not give my best. And imagine there are 10 people working the practice and they're all emotionally disturbed. So the performance of the practice is heavily affected. The patient does not get the same word, does not get the same statement. It's only achieved when they will look towards changing the momentum of the practice. We all have to synchronize. The small wheel, the red wheel, the green wheel, they all have importance. You omit one wheel and you will stop the synchronization. Always hire smarter people than you, because when you hire people who are smarter than you, they will add on to the momentum, to the potential, because a top-notch talent can change the good practice into the excellent practice. All employees should have impeccable communication skills. We live in a versatile ethical background. We need to train our employee that they should speak same language, they should speak the same music, because patients receive information from everyone separately, and they comprehend and jot them together and see that this team really work for the safety of the practice. Why there's so much stress on employee, Doc? Because they are your most valuable asset. It's your employee that are responsible for marketing you, your work, and your style. Now, front desk personnel and assistant play a critical role. Last week, my front desk personnel was disturbed because of family problems, and I figured out that she is not performing well. So I sat down with her and discussed a problem and concern. So make her feel that she's a part of the practice. We all have issues in our life, but we cannot solve all issues all the time. But then when we come in the practice, we got to perform all together. So we need to be knitted all glued together so much that we forget our issues and worries and actually work towards some vision. The practice that motivate the current patient base are able to develop a consistent flow. You cannot call all the patient yourself. If your staff is not competent enough, if your staff does not want to call your patient base, they will not call patient, and you lose your gross. So they need to send call for review appointments, and it's very important. One thing I like to motivate my young dentists, that whenever they talk to the patient, never show the flashy magazines and picture Googles. Record the pictures and have the portfolio on the laptop or your desktop, and show your own works that will develop that trust on the patient. Because remember, seeing is believing for most of the people. Patients often equate the level of the office attractiveness that involve the ambiance, the colors, the team, the behavior, the aura, that all part of the physical attractiveness. So customer service is not an accident, but a system. One liner again. Greet all patients as they enter the office. New patients should receive a welcome letter. Compliment patient. We like to be complimented, so we need to give it back to our customers. And it doesn't take too much to smile, because you only smile if you're emotionally happy from inside, if you're emotionally stable, because smile cannot be where just like it comes from inside. I was going through the marketing strategies of the practice because people spend lots of money in the marketing. I was very amazed that marketing is not the advertising or website, direct email ads, or flyers or brochure, because you must use them in your marketing, but they are not marketing in themselves. Marketing is the process and communication. Again, you need a emotional team who well versed and who look after your patient and welcome your patient and communicate your patient. So you got to work an employee, improve on your internal marketing skills, and they will help in improving your total gross. So marketing is about conversation to your customers. So if you do it well, word will beat the path to your door, and if you do it poorly, no one will be around to hear you when you fall. This is a picture I shot from the conference. It says very well that 85% of your professional success is due to your personality and ability to communicate and negotiate and lead. So 15% is technical knowledge. So whatever you do, how you behave, how you perform, that has a very important factor and impact on your success. How give people reason to spend money on your practice so they don't spend money down the road. Internal marketing, I always a very great advocate to invest on internal marketing. All your employees should be well versed with implant literature, well versed with your practice nomenclature. Your patient interact with the employee first before they interact with you. So that's why you have to have a very strong team. In such instances, your employee should be able to answer any queries and make appropriate suggestions. And they know promptly when to refer back to you. And by the time the patient come into your operative surgeries, he's developed his ideas and concept about you and your outcome of treatment. Again, one liner doc, the graveyard of business is littered with companies that fail to recognize the need to change. Appreciate your competitors. They are your stimulus for change. Don't be emotionally unstable person, because when you compare in the market, you learn from them. You compete, that generate motivation and stimulus. Completely review your niche and identify what's distinguish you. Increase the implant awareness of your targeted demographic, because if you keep educating people, that eventually increase the demographic of the population and community, and they come back to you. So your implant company will play an important role in your marketing. You and your implant companies are partners. Your lab is a very important source for referral. Uh, let's talk a bit about motivations. What things motivate you? Dreams. We all watch dreams. Uh, Dreams give you high hope. Uh, it improves the dedications, improves responsibility, and change attitude and motivate us. Motivation is the will to act. It was once assumed that motivation had to be injected from outside, but now it's understood that everyone is motivated by several different forces. Now, this was the very known Maslow hierarchy, which mentioned different motivation and stimulus, which has physiological, safety, social, and esteem needs. We all need to be motivated through these needs. So I researched three theories which determine the response to a stimulus: genetic, our childhood experience, and environmental determinism, because our boss, spouse, economic situation, national policies, they all have the domination towards the motivation. Are we emotionally healthy? What kind of experience of life do we have? What kind of life do we live? What kind of a training we receive? What ethnic background we come from? They're all part of stimulus. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence is not an act, but a habit. Now, I was wondering, why don't we change? You love to do what you already do because it is familiar and predictable. You have to feel uncomfortable to change. and you fear that if you fail, you'll feel even worse. Time and money will go in vain. You have some erroneous belief that I can't do this. You see, uh, they're all the paradigm I spoke earlier, different files, different concepts we live. Your present behavior serve the purpose. Your convenience and habit gives you temporary relief. So people may hear your words, but they feel your attitude. Whatever you imagine, you think, that creates an aura, and that reflects on your life and your practice. Uh, a positive point: we are born to win, so don't get disheartened. We are all born to lead a successful life, but our conditions lead to us failure. So, what is conditioning? How do we get conditioned? We get consistently conditioned consciously and subconsciously. Our subconscious mind does not discriminate whatever we choose to put. That's I'm talking about the earlier files. But the conscious mind has an ability to think. It can accept or reject. And they develop a belief system. And that belief create a paradigm that's help in our thought process and convert into behavior. So this exposure generate files in our paradigm, which is the reason for different actions and behaviors. Against one liner, winners are not those who never fail, but those who never quit. What brands come to your mind when you think of the soft drinks? We all think of Pepsi Cola or Coca Cola. What brands for clothes, accessories? Different brands come to our minds. And what about the cars? You all know different cars: Lamborghini, Porsche, BMW, Mercedes. How about the sports cars? Adidas. So my point is, why do you know all these brands? Because this is the power of the brands. Do we understand the power of the brand? Never underestimate the power of the brand. Would you like to become a brand? So the only way you become a brand when you work towards the brand, when you work with full motivation, dedication, and hard work. So here's my last uh, giveaway, Doc, that four-dimensional renewal. We need to work on a physical, psyche, super psyche, and social. Perhaps some other time we discuss on these four components because these are the parameters we really have to work on. We usually work on our physical domain, exercise, nutrition. We ignore our psyche, super psyche, and social components. So, in summary, emotional expression is healthy and necessary for good relationship. Know how you feel and why you feel it. Express your emotions calmly and specifically. Acting out is not necessary. You choose your time and place carefully. Don't be afraid to express the positive emotions. Create your own identity. Maintain your own standards. Always educate your patients and yourself. Value your employee and treat the patient of the two. This is my very well known line to all my students, that don't treat the two, treat the entire patients, and try to prevent from paradigm paralysis. Remember, nothing is impossible. You just need the right approach. Be optimistic and venture through new avenues. Broaden your professional knowledge, my dear fellows. Consolidate and extend your clinical competencies and confidence. Prepare for higher experience qualification to improve yourself. Develop other general skills to support effect healthcare, corporate responsibilities, management of conflict and complaints. You've got to work on this to improve performance. Achieve sufficient experience to enable you to fulfill your career plans. Maintain own health and well-being through a balance between commitment and overcommitment. That is the crux of representation, my dear. Develop a commitment to lifelong learning. We never stop learning. Sometimes we get angry with people when we should be angry with ourselves because we gave them the power to change our mood and feeling. So here comes the end of the presentation. Give people reason to smile, Doc. This is a small picture I saw. I like to share with you that these boys whispered me, it doesn't matter how much you have, enjoy little you have. It made me realize that happiness comes from inside, as I discussed earlier. So with these words, thank you very much, Doc. I'm happy to all questions and queries.
Hey man, that was a fantastic presentation. I took a couple of notes down here that I'm going to touch on a little bit here and there. Really, very different from the typical dental implant things. This you got us to think on a different level today, and it's wonderful. And one thing that I put down here is teamwork. You were very adamant about teamwork, and teamwork, in my opinion, applies to everything. It applies to our friendships. It applies to our relationships with our patients. It's how we run our offices, our staff, and everything. And that's if you don't have good teamwork, then you will fail. Or at least you won't be happy. So, in my opinion, I like to run my practice in a way that's very friendly, very well uh, educated with my patients, and vice versa. We like to know each other. It's personable, and I have a tiny practice. So, in my practice, as you said, it's important what you leave the patient with and how you manage everything. We essentially, as dentists, we leave our own signature on every patient. You know, so in my practice, I don't do any advertising. I don't do any marketing. It's been my practice has been built like this for 27 years, and my referral is my patient, and that's been 100%
Absolutely.
like that. So this is very important because, but why do I say this? Everyone, our new peers, when they graduate school now these days, they come out with a ton of loans. They have decisions to make. What do I do? Do I work for someone? Do I go on my own? If I go on my own, do I start a Medicaid practice, an insurance practice, a fee-for-service practice? Do I buy a practice? Do I not buy a practice? Do I start from scratch? These are all things we can discuss, from here till next week. So, but the young kids are under pressure. They have financial responsibilities, huge loans they come out with, and they have decisions to make. So that's, I think, the younger people, folks out there, they have to sort of understand where they want to go. So, having said that, marketing is very important if you want to go that route. What is marketing that will make you happy and give you what you deserve and what you want in life? Again, it's up to you. Whether you buy or sell a practice, or whether you start from scratch, buying, selling, this is a whole other equation. You have to ask yourself, what are the advantages, disadvantages, pros and cons? But teamwork applies to everything in life in my book. I'm all for being surrounded by great friends and advancing our friends and each other. I think dentistry should be united. We should not look at each other as competitors. Rather, we should look at each other as colleagues and as friends. And we have to realize that the more united we become, the stronger we become, which is certainly something that we've proven. And Dr. Keanu Shah, he pioneered this entire concept many years ago. And over the last few years, this concept is growing rapidly and becoming more and more popular. Why? Because everyone comes together. It's all about teamwork and coming
Yeah.
together. So, having said that, in my book, I plan, I dream, and I execute. Rather, I should say differently: dream, plan, execute. That's really what you do. All of us like to sit around and fantasize about what could be, what would be if this, if that. And life passes you by very quickly. Take it from me, I'm 52. Start early. Don't be shy. Don't stay in your offices and hide from the world. Come out and do great things. Talk to great people. Meet great people. Share what you know. Let's bond together, folks. And on that note, Dr. Ikram, that was a fantastic presentation. I thank you, my friend, and I love you. And
Love
I'm
you
going to
too.
hang out here and let's take questions, and you can close off the show, my brother.
I'm very happy to hear, Doc, that you don't spend your energy and time on external marketing. Is actually your internal marketing is spent on the employee, on your team, that eventually give you the boost and the jack to jump high. People don't spend time in the team members, and the most time you spend on your practice, on your team members, on the concept, on the cultures, you enjoy more. So your employee feel happy to come in the morning and join the team. Because in this short span of life, you want to have a good time in your life. Out of the whole life, 8 hours you work in a practice or in the school, and you want to have a good time in those 8 hours. And if you take good memories, you see, we share the memories with the patient as well.
You know what it is funny? I mean, my wife's my boss, and everybody knows she's boss lady. I mean, if I piss off boss lady and I go to work in a bad mood, bad things happen. It's on the same token. If boss lady pisses me off and I go to work, bad things happen. So you know what? When we go to work, we like to have fun. We like to be in a good mood. And here's a kicker. And I'm the kind of guy. If I had an employee, I would want that employee to come to work and feel good that they're coming to work. If I sit there and micromanage them all day and harass them all day and be like a total freaking creature on top of them, they're not gonna be happy. They're not gonna produce. They're not gonna want to be there.
Yes.
So I think key: treat your employees right, be friendly, yet courteous, and yet professional. Because these days everybody's gone crazy. You say the wrong word, and all of a sudden somebody accuses you of something. So we got to be careful. But what can we do, guys?
You see,
we can't get ridiculous about all this nonsense going on, which I'm not going to get into. That's a whole other discussion. And I promise no politics over here. No, zero politics. I'm not even allowed to say the word politics here. No, my wife. Anyway, listen, man, great show. Thank you so much. Yeah.
You imagine one person work in the kitchen, one person work in the hospital, the same person work in the practice, same person work in the garage, same person work with the kids. Now, if all these things work together in one person, and if you're not emotionally stable and strong, you don't know how to read your thought process and to develop a plan, you're going to make a mess in your life. You see, and if you cannot perform well in your practice, in your life, in your garage, in your kitchen, you're going to be you're depressed, and you keep piling up those depression, and eventually that change the dynamics of your work, of your home, and you're going down the hill. And that's why I like to emphasize to this topic and presentation. Thanks to Dr. Kenosha and Global Summit and yourself, Alan, that we need to understand more than dentistry. In dental school, we don't study the psychology, the behavior. We only study some empathy, communications. If we deconsolidate that thought process and add this to your curriculum, we can be a better practitioner, better citizen, better human being, better husband, better wife, better dad, better teacher. You see? So that's why I thought in this perhaps small parameter of practice or dentistry or medicine, let's add up with the fun and joy. So here I joined these two part of the presentation. I hope you enjoy and the viewers enjoy this. And I hope I did some justice to this topic, because it's simply not easy to just put it in a small bowl, the whole river. So there you go.
It was wonderful, and perhaps you can take some questions if there are any. Guys, if you have any questions, please write them down, and we'd love to get an answer for you if we can. And if we can't, we'll go to higher sources and find the answer for you. So if any questions, guys, ladies and gentlemen? Do you see any questions pop up? All right, guys. So I guess we'll close off the show. And listen, thanks for everyone for joining us today. We hope that you guys stay blessed. And Dr. Kashif Ikram, thank you once again for doing us the honor of joining us. And we love you all. And stay blessed. And I just want to say, love is in the air. La 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 la. Mwah. Bye, guys.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye.